Esther H. Marina. I'm from Umuahia North, local government area of Abia State. I live and reside here in Lagos State. My name is Yoko. How you guys doing? It's been a long time. It's been so long. My name is Yoko. So today I want to talk about spiritual materials. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. Please pay attention and listen. In every 12, there is always a Judas. In every bunch of apple, there is one rotten apple. But now, in every bunch of apples, half is rotten. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be using a true life event to buttress what I'm talking about today. My name is Yoko. I miss you guys. I miss you guys like hello day. Thank you so much for those who have been asking questions, keeping up with me, because I've been off and on. My name is Yoko. Now, there is a particular place I go to buy goats. Everybody that knows me knows this is where I go to buy goats or whatever I want to do spiritual work for people. In fact, most of them there know me that when they bring in any livestock, goats, cow, they'll call me. Something is here. I'm not going to call the name of that place, but it's a popular place around my area. There's something about me. If you are close to me, you are a friend or I'm working for you or something. If my spirit, anytime I want to think about you or pray for you, my spirit cuts me off. I don't. This is close to over 3 years now. I no longer go there to buy livestock. I don't know what happened. I no longer go there. If you are close to me, you are my friend, or I buy things from you or anything. Any day my spirit wipe you out of my mind, or my spiritual guides wipe you out of my mind. Me cannot go and see you. The way we are, we can't be like that because there is something wrong. I am somebody who doesn't joke instinct. Okay? My instinct. In religion, they will say, the Spirit of God said, my mind was telling me. Now, whatever you like, call it. It said the same thing. Intuitions, instinct. I don't joke with my instinct. If I think about you, if I want to think about you, that place that you occupy in my heart is empty. I don't feel anything. Chicken, your own don't go. That is me. I don't force anything. I listen to my spiritual guides. I listen to my spiritual guides. I listen to my instinct. Your instinct or your intuition is the Spirit of God or your spirit or whatever name you like call it that resides inside of you. It is your alarm bell, alarm clock to tell you something is wrong, even when you don't know physically that something is wrong. My name is Yoko. So this is 3 years plus. I no longer go there. I don't go there. Now I discover a place. Okay, I started going to buy goats, cow, whatever I need. Okay. Now something happened. Something has been happening. Anytime I go to water on a certain day, you know, some of you who said you go to water on a K day or no Afro day, you are missing a lot of things. Most times I go to water. I started going to water on a certain day recently. And I have noticed this woman. She's an Igbo lady. She's an Igbo lady. I believe she has her own white garment church. But she's still doing water something. I noticed this lady because when I started noticing her was last year. But this year, it became so, I don't know what to say. It's not everybody that goes to water is a water person. It's not everybody that goes to water goes to do something. The main purpose of sharing this thing with you, which I have been saying from day one, when you buy anything for spiritual work, Klein said, don't just buy something and start going to the water straight. That is why a lot of you, no matter how much you are spending doing water work, it doesn't work. And some of you, your spiritual guides will now, your spiritual mentor will now buy those things. All of you go market, buy it and walk straight to the water. You will buy candle and do work, it doesn't work. While others will buy candle and do work, it works. And do pray, work. Because those candles has not been cleansed. They have not been spiritually, ritually cleansed. It came from the factory. Most people goes to the water, they pick candles and repackage it and reset them. Most people go to water and buy and pick all kind of fruits, coconuts, and even the pigeon you use, and resell them. I have talked about the reason I slice everything I go to water with, especially fruits. I slice them. When I want to do rituals, please insist on this. Don't say you are not aware. Even you, that somebody went to go and do work for you. Insist on those things being sliced. If it's goat or whatever, let them kill it and offer the one they need to offer to the 4 elements, the 5th element, and take the one they need to use and go home. Now, as I said, I noticed this lady. To me, when I go to water, I go to do work. I don't put my eyes in what does not concern me. I hardly even comment on anybody's post on social media. I know my brain, they do score. Now, what pains me most recently is because I'm going to talk about three times this latest one. The first one, that she came to the water, not close to the water, a little bit far, but still at the water side. She came with 15 goats. I'm talking about goats worth 450,000. And she came with 3 young men. Cook all cookables. Why I notice that she does like me in the way of cooking saraka. When I'm doing somebody's work, I don't scheme on money. I do it like say, yeah, I do like weary, I do like crazy person. All kind of coolers. In fact, I was just looking at her coolers. It's like her cooler want to be bigger than mine. All kind of coolers, all kind of food, all kind of raw meat, all kind of, and those live goods. Then watching it as the way people that were living around came running closer and starts, calling her mommy. In all this year, last year till this time I know her, I've not seen her come close to the water, talk less of stepping her foot, one single foot or one single finger inside the water. And she never encouraged those people she brought to go close to the water. Now I saw people gathered, before in it, over 50 people. Now those guys, after a lot of things, they share it among the people that are there. And she left. 2 weeks again, I went to the river again. At the same time I used to go. This time she came with 50 goats. No, sorry, 30 goats. Over 7 young men. They came. See, when they do work, we know that. When they do work, we know that. But let's be careful. Now, these young men, the amount of people that gathered now, they are many. Now, these young men, they will turn the goats, use it to clean their body, jump over it 7 times, over their head 7 times, this and this 7 times, that and that 7 times. In fact, the amount of food they brought was greater than the one they brought the last time. As I started, I used like 3 visitations to narrate this thing. After those things, they dash everybody that goat 1. I know a family that collected over 10 goats, 1 for each of the children, 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. And this one, I didn't say anything. Like I said, nothing concerned me. Yotago. Now, this recent one, she came with over 55 goats. Let me just call it 55 goats, not over, 55 goats. The crowd was massive. And at the river, the person that is taking care of the water today is not the person that you're going to meet tomorrow. So one of those older men, that man is old enough to be my father, if not my grandfather. And I called him and said, Baba, I said, I hope you're not eating these goats. He said, no. I said, yeah. How will I eat these goats? I said, okay. He said they are taking it back to where they buy it. They will resell it and collect their money. Let me come again. He said when these people goes, they will take it back. In this particular, that particular day, each of these 2 goats, the ones that have children, receive 1. So you can't have how many children you have at home. And when this man said I was there when these people left. They pack, some of them pack the goats to that same place. I said, I am no longer buying goats there for the past 3.5 years. And when they said they sell it and collect the money, I said, it's like somebody going to sell the dog he or she has at home and buy goats. Four-legged animal is still in your house. I said something earlier this year. I said, be careful of the kind of gift you receive. When somebody is doing rituals, when somebody wants to take something from you, they don't need to kill you. They don't need to kill you. All they need to do is offer you something. In all this time, it's close to 2 years now, I've never seen this woman step her feet inside the water. What annoys me is that sometimes when I be staring at her, she's sharing those things, the kind of nastiness on her face, the kind of condescendment on her face against those people. It's not the day you cut a tree that it dies. Oh. We came to help. Oh. We came to in this earth so that excuse me, we can leave this world a little bit better than we met it. When I was looking at the faces of people gathered, in this case over 60 people, and this one said, no, let me get this one, let me get this one. The way they were watching these young men do whatever they need to do to those goats. Oh, they did all doable. It's not everything I'll say here. And handed it over to them. Look, in as much as some people don't know what is happening, in as much as some people are not aware of what is happening, it doesn't mean you should take advantage of them. I've seen a lot. And most of these things, they depress me. Then they vex my spirit, or they depress my spirit. And sometimes I said, we are not doing anything. We have not done anything. What is all this? What is all this? He said there is something I've been saying about networking. Networking actually is nothing. There's nothing. Networking is not a physical phenomenon. It's not a physical word. It's not a physical thing. Networking has to do with spirit. Because that person that is collecting that thing that you have, taking their destiny, taking everything that has to do with them, might have something to do with your child tomorrow. You might eventually marry that person. You will eventually have something to do physically with them later. I shared a story here some time ago about some guys who decided to grape a lady. You know what it means? On social media, we call it grape. About 7 of them. They did the undoable to this lady. This particular young man, that lady is the girlfriend, but he believes that as she no one give her the thing when he wants faster. He and his friends, they drugged the lady, and she was raped for 7 days. Constantly be feeding drugs and be. When she got herself to cry and beg, they'll give her something again. She was damaged beyond repair, and they let her go. Do you understand what I'm saying? They were in their early 20s. Now, 20 years later, he fell in love with that lady that he and his friends raped. The lady doesn't know he's the one, but he fell madly in love and proposed to her. In the course of talking and talking, 2 years into their relationship, he found out that it was a lady that they all joined hands to rape. No matter how he tried not to go with the wedding, the love he has for her is, if he doesn't get money to her, he feels like he's dying. He sees spiritual materials, especially the one you buy at the water side, especially the one in fact, all kind of spiritual materials. Bring it home first. Yes. Bring it home first. Cleanse them. It doesn't matter what it is. Pray over them. Cleanse them. Make your intentions known before you can take it to the water. Because whatever it is, a lot of hands has touched it. You know what is still depressing me? I'm depressed. The way I'm talking now, I'm depressed. And now I look at myself, ask myself, so a young man now might just go there, or maybe, some men just go there, buy some goats, maybe they want their wife to do some goat pepper soup or whatever. They need to kill some and, put them in the freezer, and they will be eating something that has nothing inside. Something that have been exchanged with things. It'll be like saying I need to understand spiritual things. That is the reason I don't eat cow meat. I can't talk about that one here. I found out about that when I was in the church. By myself, nobody told me. I was thinking, maybe I have bought goats from that place that something like this happened to, and I've eaten it. I begin to be depressed. Yes, I know. I've not been going there for the past 3 years. Who knows others that are doing it? Who knows? Maybe me that like goat meat. I was just thinking, maybe I've bought that kind of goat. I brought it home here, and I've killed it, and I was talking the free. I was just thinking, I'm thinking about my children. They must have eaten it. I might have eaten it. And visitors that come around me, this is depressing me. Please, biko no. I'm depressed. I know how many times in a month she comes to the water. And I know because, oh God. Nobel Ose Emeka, did I ask you whether Christ loves you? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Did I ask whether Christ loves you? Una yara anu ifuna na akoyiri. Ya love gbo geba. See, crazy things are happening. You have to be careful. And sometimes to go out, they scare me. To go out, they depress me. They will take, these are goats. Me, they use goats, they walk constantly, always. I'm not talking about goats of 50,000 or 100,000. No. I'm talking about goat of 250 from no. Goat of 250, 350, 500. I'm not talking about dwarf. I'm talking about ram, goat, as in goats and ram, that level. Where they do spiritual work, we know those things. We know what they cost which one. And these men took, as if she left, they took those goats back to that place, resell them, because I know they will sell them at a cheaper rate, maybe 200 or 250 or 150. And them now that is selling back the goats, they still brought the money back to eat with their children. Does it make sense? Because when I was talking, I wasn't talking to all of them. I'm talking to the older men that old enough to be my father, if not my grandfather. As they were trying to justify their actions, telling me that I not eat them, but I sell them. I sell and carry the money. But you still use from the money and buy things for your children. Ike na-agwụzikwa na mmadụ. Ike na-agwụzikwa na mmadụ. A lot of crazy things are happening. All I'm advising you, what you believe in, hold it very well. You believe in God, though. Believe in Jesus, so you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you are a pagan like me because I'm a pagan. Whatever you are doing, hold your God or your goddess well. Maka wood in a street. Street is not streeting anymore. Hold on to what you have. Because me, till I die, I am a Marine. Till I die, Hold what you have. And always be sensitive in the spirit. Because without it, what are you talking about? Oh, science call it intuition, instinct. Religion call it being sensitive or spiritual, whatever you like, call it. All of them are the same thing. I said, oh, was that why? Because some of them, they have been calling me, customer, longest time customer. Most of them, yeah, where are you now? We never see you. I'm like that. If no longer think about you, if I no longer have any, that place I kept you are not there. I don't feel you there. I'm not going to call you. Whatever that'll make me and you laugh, I will stop it because this is my guide. Or I'm my instinct, my intuition telling me there is danger. Be careful, though. Obodo bunu igwe. You see the way my face, they see as I'm depressed. I'm depressed. We came to help. We came to do this. Sometimes we are not doing anything. The world is not getting better. The world is not getting better. Nothing is I'm depressed. Help yourself, in as much as you have your spiritual mentor, you have your mommy, Gio, daddy Gio, you have your SN1, you have your native doctor. You have the bulk work to do. You have the bulk work to do. And once you don't bring children come to this world, you will be onyozi like me. Not be God go take care of those children. Not be your spiritual guys go take care of your children. God, you are not here to have children. You are not here to give birth. Now you get those extra load. I beg you now. Oh, and a nothing mega. Look, you go collect. Last, you go collect. Forget if anything where they see, you go collect. I begin to give all honor, all adoration, all thanks, all praises to my goddess. To all rivers, all ocean, all lakes, all canals, all oceans. I begin to say thank you to my spiritual husband. I begin to say thank you to my spiritual gods and guys. I'm going to say thank you to the 5 elements, to every portal. I know at the back of my mind that when she started going there, because I know when she started coming to the, I asked when she started coming to the water there, I was told. I know that I've not bought such goods, but what if I have? She can't be the only one doing that. Anything, like if I need to do work with a cow, I need to do work with a cow. You and I know that we're not using the whole cow. What I do is that I go to where they are killing cow. Life when I go there, I know where they're selling these things. I will get all the ingredients that I need. All the heart and liver and kidney at the calita. The head. One of the full leg. Then from the knee of the other ones. And 1 or 2 things. I will carry the rope. Because when I buy a full cow, I know what I need. Just like any livestock. I know what I need inside. And those parts are very, very costly. It's like you are buying half of it. Then when I finish, the people that are the water side or people that did one thing or the other to me, I will still give them. Now the remaining, who go chop them? I know, see, food scares me. Most people have visited their house, they will say, the way you will serve me food, I no go come your house again. Because there's this thing at the back of my mind that you want to kill me with food. And you buy such thing. I know it's always good to show those things in video, do those things. See, everybody get as they work for them. What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? Then after doing all said and see, whether you accept it or not, So long as you have bought it, you have person's name, you have done all your, you have automatically transferred. It be like say, and I will return it back. Someone else will buy it. And the whole generation, people that comes to market, will now buy it. I have already rendered hundreds of people. If it's somebody that's in a restaurant that come to buy it, should be other people go chop, abi? Before you know it, networking our buyer. It will go over 200 people, if not more. There are consequences to every of our action. It does not matter who you think you are. The spiritual realm is an unforgiving realm. Keep lying to yourself. No, how can the boss hear me? No, that is the way it's being done. No, that is not. You know, Obasahom. But there are consequences. You see the way I'm sounding. You see the way my face is. I am depressed. I am depressed. Hey. What is what doing well? Is what doing well, if not better. You can see. Maybe una they like, oh, I reincarnated as my grandmother. Make una they reincarnate. Me, I'm not coming here again. This is my last lifetime. I no triumph. They no born me where my triumph. Fikwa isa n'anya. Fikwa na isa n'anya. Fikwa na isa n'anya. On YouTube, Nobel Osemeka. I don't know what is wrong with some of you. You come to somebody's page who is not a Christian. Who is not a Christian. I don't know. One thing I like about social media is that the owners of social media created a cubicle or a page or whatever that you can go there and do your thing and preach your Jesus Christ. I rather saw some of you, social media is clear. Everybody is there to have their own cubicle. I call it cubicle, your own room, your own space to do whatever you want to do. Ipote irapo bigi, ijompo na bonyozo, ina koeri, ko onyala, ina koeri ko onyichi agbagara agbago. Aru adisiri unu mma, nke a eziokwu. Irapo begi, ijompo be mmadu, ina koeri, because you bụ onye Igbo from your name. And from what I'm saying here, I believe inwe uche. Ipokene je check here everything about me. Ipote na akoyiri. Ina akoyiri. Ifro na ro adiro gị mma. Ni nwesiri uche. Ihe obere na tank ebu God for ọ gbasara m. Normally nga na post onye bụ onye ụka. A pastor onye. Ihe ọ na-akọ dị njiri nwayọ gafee. Because ọ gbasara m. Adị m ekwu ife na gbasara m. Mana unu nwa na-eje ụka, ụbụrụ unu adịrọzi. Ịpụtara onye n'ime ife mmili. I were aka because ị nwere aka. Ị na-ataịpụ ofe ka onye uche Yesu siri oke. Ọ nwekwa anọ ka ọ dị, jisikwa na ike. Ịtaịpụ gị dị ike gwụ ijebe, ọ gbasara m. Mana ị na-ata ife gị gosiri na ị mara ife. It's like ụta, banka. Mpụta na nke onye mekanik, ngwaba onye mekanik ya bịa mebe banking, nọmụkwa na banking. Ifro na arụ adịrọ m mma. Because onye mekanik na-ewe m ka onye isi adịrọ mma. Because gịnị gbasara onye mekanik na banka? Ibi egwabi ya na ya harapụ ọrụ abịa rụba na bank. Ọ ga school banking. Ọ njirikwa na ya nwayọ. So back to what I'm saying, onye ọbụla kpachapụ n'anya. Onye ọbụla kpachapụ n'anya. Bikonu. Ị na-ego ife iji eje mmiri, ife iji achụ aja, ife iji arụ ọrụ na mmiri. Ego kwani ya that day, don't buy it that day you are going to water. Let it stay in your house overnight. Bikonu. Nke wesio, nke onye chiri ya zalo. Omi ihe jide ọfọ maka na oji ọfọ ga-ana. Onye aga na nwanne ya maka na nwanne ya dị na mba. One is kwa na akofecha odara wo. Akofecha fe na efe. Nkuya ni no fegide. Ike ya we. Once o mere okwo na nkuya akwadisia. Onye bere ibe ha bere. Bikono ibiri kambiri. You can do spiritual work for somebody by calling out his destiny, what he needs to be, drag it to the front without tampering with the energy, the work of other family to give to Fonye. He doesn't know how to invest. She doesn't know how to invest. Because some of these young men don't know how to invest. They don't know. Most of them in aru do orwa. Amakulo no akonoba ezinu no kwesiri inwe till the 50th generation or 4th. Aburi abunye ina amani enu. Ndi bu ni no won nkefa forie. I'm going to invest the money very well. Because you invest here of ma, you can buy houses for them, open up business for them. So that let them partake. Until the 50th generation who get energy to now try to break it. But who is willing to break it? The way everybody is so selfish. In our raw Rudibia, in our raw is the one. How? Now, some of these people that gathered that day, I know them. That money will reach that family. The ones that decided to sell their own, virtually all of them decided to sell their own. Now, they will take that money out to the house. The wife will cook. The children will eat. Husband will eat. If the sister or the brother from the man's side or the woman's side around, they will eat. And somebody's making money. I'm not because you that is doing the work, you're not innocent. You're not innocent. The way that people do it this way doesn't make it the right way. Do it your way. So that when you eventually die and join the ancestors, you will stand and say, I did this. So that your children will not go through and suffer what you did. I did the press, so thank you so much for hanging out with me on YouTube. I'm gonna go off right now. Thank you so much, my kings and my queens. See my face. My name is Yoko.